is that information is traveling through his eye, go to the central brain. The central brain then deliver to the peripheral brain, which deliver to the muscle and say to the muscle, block, catch. It's too late. Make sense? That's why you see a lot of different styles have different ways to debate things. Right? Now, if I move, he's gonna catch me, right? You see that? Ready? How he able to catch this time? You know why?
Because he's getting information from your forearm because it's touching you.
Right. Because he's touching me, which goes to the peripheral brain right there. It didn't need to go to his eye. It goes straight to the peripheral brain, which sends back to the muscle right away. That is 10 times faster than the eye can process. So when you hear people teach things like, okay, if he punches that hand to the left, and then you block it with your right, or he punches that one, then you block it to the left, how do you know which one he's going to punch? How can you process which one is which? Does it make sense? That's not good. Now, what I'm saying to you is, I don't care if you bring it left, I cut it off. If you bring it left, you bring the other one, I cut it off. If you bring it leg, I cut it off. I treat it all the same way. Same line. I don't care which side is he doing it on, or what he's doing. What I need to understand is this line is very important. If he invaded my line and somehow I didn't catch it, he invaded mine, well, it's my fault. Because he's already here, and there's no way to access that situation. But if he invaded my line, right, I'm able to see what he's doing with his hand. Move, right? I can see how he moves because I can feel what he's doing. I can feel the direction he's moving. It tells my peripheral brain what he's doing. Does it make sense? So you gotta have strategy. Now this is very important because this is the very strand of DNA of every style. I can be Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, right? From here, go back, right? From here, I can do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu from here. This doesn't mean I'm gonna be able to get him from this distance. Doesn't make sense because I'm not in his boundary. I'm not crossing that boundary. But look at from here. This is very bad for him. There's no way that he can catch that on time, right? Because when I cross this boundary, I can fake high and go low, right? And it's too late. I'm already in his boundary. I can touch him. The time reaction is too late. And you see this all the time. When Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu just came out, it went to the top of the chain in an MMA or UFC, right? And then all of a sudden Anderson Silva came out. What happened to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? There's one thing that he understands is that line. That's all he does. He's like this. You see him dancing around like this. Stay within that line, he's like this. And all of a sudden you go, bang, and I knocked out. What is that? That's all it is, it's that line. Why aren't they teaching this? This is the very basic foundation that you have to have. Without this, there's no foundation. You got nothing. Okay? We train on awareness. And awareness has a lot of sections to cover. This is what they train the officer to do. The moment they enter an area, they access everything. There's a rock, there's what's around them, there's a chair, there's a guy, he's talking to his friend, they access everything, and they're going to stand in a position where it's, it's safe for them. Does that make sense? Same